Hey guys, I hope you're ready for some of my amazing content, or should I say, our content. How's it going, guys? Bluebird Gamer here. Welcome back to the next episode of Quarantine SMP. So where we last left off, we built this beautiful tiny cottage here. And as you can probably see here, I actually have, just a bit of a sad day. I have demolished the our starter shack in order to open this area up a bit more. Our farms are still here, of course. I just haven't built permanent ones yet, so I'm just kind of working with them for now. But what I wanted to do this episode was I wanted to get some villagers set up. Specifically, if you look at my diamond stuff, it's starting to get really worn down. So what I was wanting to do is I was first wanting to build a villager breeder, and then hopefully by the end of the episode have at least a villager with mending that we can trade with. So that is the goal for sure. I've actually been talking with a baby zombie here, because for the villager breeder setup I want to use, I need some sort of solid block for lighting. And so I figured the easiest one is jack-o'-lanterns, and I don't actually have pumpkins yet, but it turns out he does. So I have grabbed some of my riches, and I'll be heading over there to purchase some seeds for him. So we'll see how that goes. There you go. I'll give you your books back. That was great. He's willing to give them to us. That is incredible. What is the price? Oh! He's willing to just give them to us for free? This is a steal, man. Whoop. I was gonna pay him. Thanks. I was going to pay you, but I I appreciate your generosity. Yeah, let's do that period. There we go. Well, there we go. This is a great neighbor. Also, yeah, I got pranked again. So I just looked down, guys. There's iron on the base of my tunnel. We're at about X977, which means that this has been here since I first carved out my tunnel, and I have never seen it until now. I don't know how in the world I missed this. I mean, it was right here. Guys, check this out. This is what I wanted to show you. There is an abandoned mine shaft that I was able to find while mining in my tunnel. Alright, I'm not going to show the entire time I was down there because it was quite extensive and not a lot of interesting stuff happened. I found a few emeralds, actually, because we must have been in an extreme hills biome, but there were a couple cave spider spawners, so we got a lot of string, a lot of rails. Those will be useful materials for what's coming up next. But, yeah, there's just not much interesting in there, so I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. But we'll be coming back to that mine shaft later, because I have a plan for it. Anyway, guys, what we are doing this episode is we are going to be working with villagers. I know, terrible idea, absolutely terrible idea. It's the worst thing in the world. But we really need to get some mending books. And the reason I'm stockpiling paper, if you guys haven't figured it out by now, is that if we can get some librarian villagers, we can then get some mending books, but more importantly, we can get some paper trades, and that's going to get us the emeralds we need for our mending books. Because if anything else, we just need mending for now. If we just get that, it'll be fine. I want to get all the others so that my tools can get set up. My ender chest is still out here, and the phantoms are out here, of course, as well. Wait a second. My ender chest is gone. Did it get blown up? While we're waiting for day to come up. Oh! Someone moved my ender chest for me. I don't know who was watching over me, but I truly have the best neighbors, and I'll explain why in a second. Anyway, like I was saying while we wait, as you can probably tell, I have some farms set up here for some pumpkins. This was melons, but the one seed that I was given, unfortunately, was destroyed. So I don't have melons now, but more importantly, I have pumpkins. That's what's important for us, because we're working with villagers. We're going to be getting a couple villagers over here and setting up a villager breeder, preferably the ImpulseSV style villager breeder, because that one just works really well. And I've built it a few times, so I know it works. I know it works well. So that's why we have this. I think I have a couple pumpkins stockpiled. We just need a few, because the reason we need pumpkins is because we need some solid block light objects. And as far as I'm aware, the only ones we could even potentially use, redstone lamps, sea lanterns, glowstone, jack-o'-lanterns. And jack-o'-lanterns are by far the cheapest of all those options. I mean, I really need to light this place up a bit more. Trying to get to my portal is an absolute danger mission. My gosh. It's crazy. Anyway, while we're waiting for daytime, I want to show you guys the progress that the server has made since the few days that... What in the world is this? Okay, even just since the one day I haven't been on, something has changed. As you guys can see, I had a giant rail set up here, and I'll tell you what this was going to be for. There's a village near spawn, and I was going to grab a couple of those villagers, not all of them, of course, just a couple, and I was going to bring them all the way to the nether portal, that's at spawn. Then I was going to bring them all the way to my base, and that was going to be how we were going to use the villagers. Yeah, but in case you guys, I don't think I've shown this off to you yet, but this is apparently our nether hub for now. Baby Zombie's off in that direction. I think Hujo's this way. I'm off that way, of course. And Owner Timmy apparently had a very similar idea to me. So we'll have to go head out there at some point and see where he is. But yeah, this is spawn. As you can tell, it looks very different than how it did a little while ago. This is the end shop. And must I say, it's beautifully done. It looks absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, I don't have the diamonds to be able to buy this stuff. As you can see, people are already selling things. I'm actually relatively poor still. So we're going to have to set up some way of making money. I really want to get one of these. I don't have the money for it, of course. But that is kind of why we are actually working with villagers, is because I'd love to be able to sell some enchanted books. I don't think anyone has cornered that market yet. Hello, Spawn Tree. Looking beautiful as always. What is this place? Trading post. We'll have to see what that's about. That'll be interesting. Aha! It's daytime. So, I am going to take this opportunity to head back to my base and show you what some nice people have done for me. As you can see, the village is all the way over there. That rail that I built was running all the way from that village to that portal, and then from this portal all the way to my base, and it looks absolutely terrible, of course, because it's just a railing sitting out in the middle of nowhere. But I was going to manually push the villagers all the way out here in order to be able to set up my villager breeder and do all that. But something has happened. I referenced my guardian angel earlier. I don't know who it is. I'll end up asking at some point, probably. But I want you guys to see what has happened. So some kind soul on the server saw what I was trying to do with all my railing, and the sign got blown up because a creeper ended up over here. But check it out. 2 villagers. Someone just gave me 2 villagers. I don't know how they got out here even. But man, these are some great guys on the server. My gosh. It's wow. With that in mind though, you guys now see that we have the villagers here. I'm going to quick cut out and gather the resources for and build the villager breeder, and I'll get all that set up, preferably off camera, because I know you don't want to see me carting villagers around. And I'll be back once we get that set up, so until then. But for those of you who have worked with villagers, you know it's never that easy. Alright, gathered most of the resources I'm going to need, but I do want to show this on the record. Just to make sure we don't mess things up, I'm actually going to use my other diamond pickaxe for the rest of this project. I only have 7 spare diamonds from what I recall. Actually, yeah, let's check that real quick. Yep, 7 spare diamonds. I can't really afford to be throwing away diamonds by having to make new pickaxes. Oh, shulker boxes, I await the day I'll be able to use you again. Oh my gosh. Bro. A second one? What? What the heck? Where are they coming from? Okay, well, just in case you turn into a creeper or something, let's get rid of you. My gosh. Nope, nope, nope. You stay away. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was 2 creepers in a row right there. Oh, my poor house. My poor house, man. Oh, my goodness. Let's just start patching this up. That was 3. I don't even know where he came from. I killed the other one. What the heck is going on? Why? Can you please get out of here? My goodness. Just won't leave me alone, will he? Oh, and he actually is back. Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh, these lag spikes are the worst. Didn't even get an ender pearl from that, although I did get a grass block. I will treasure you guys forever. Oh my gosh, if 4 creepers blew up in a row in front of my house, oh my gosh, I would have absolutely lost it. Alright, now that I finally fixed it, and we've wasted 2/3 of our Minecraft day, let's go and figure out where we want to build this villager breeder. Alright, here we are over by the gravel mountains. This was kind of agreed to be our industrial zone for our time on the server here. Ignore that brain fart. And I was thinking, we're going medieval kingdom here. I was thinking it'd be super cool if we had an aqueduct. I know that's more classical Roman than medieval, but I feel like it would fit the theme if we had an aqueduct coming right out of here. But here's the thing: we hide it in the mountain. What the aqueduct actually is it's just a protective tunnel for our villagers being piped away from here to wherever we need them for our villager trading hall. I know, genius, right? So yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. That seems like a lot of fun. It doesn't even have to be that tall of an aqueduct. I mean, we could even just have it running from here, for example, because there's a little bit of water over here. So we could build a lake to make this work. For example, we could go right here, or right around this area. We could build a little lake here to make it look accurate, because we don't want to make it super tall, because that's going to be a huge consumption of resources. But yeah, aqueduct right here. We'll have it pipe all the way across over there, and that will allow, and then we can have that running into something. But that is secretly how we're going to get our villagers over to where we're going to build essentially a villager trading hall. So I'm going to start carving out this hole. I'll be back in just a second. A second for you, 2 hours for me later. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I ended up having to move the position I was going to build this in probably 3 times. We now have actually managed to build this thing though, and I just the right amount of space to do so. So this area right up there is going to be 2 blocks tall for the actual farm. I'll show that off in a second. But I do want to show, I had to switch over to stone pickaxes about maybe 2/3 of the way through, because I was about to burn through this. And I still went through probably about 6 to 8 stone pickaxes. So this thing has been extremely expensive, pickaxe-wise. But we do have some resources to show for it, as that double chest showed. And I'll just sneak through here. As you can see, standard ImpulseSV design. I have read some... I saw a video somewhere, I'll see if I can find it and put the link in the description, that 1.16 actually breaks this, so you have to put some extra trapdoors or carpets in these corners in order to make sure that they can't actually spawn on the beds for some reason. So I've done that. Now we have the really arduous process of actually getting our villagers over here. And they are in... let me see if I can find it. They're right over there. I started building the rail already. But I figured I may as well take this opportunity to start... because I have to get them over here anyway and build a bridge to get over the river that's beneath us. I may as well take this opportunity to start laying out the area the villagers are going to be swimming along for the aqueduct. Alright. That's probably far enough. If I cart them all the way over here, we can set up a little villager building here. We can probably plow over these, but we can probably knock down this hill a little bit and that'll give us a little more height, so the aqueduct would almost look like it's leading into the building. But I definitely like this idea, so let's just build a quick wall so that when the villagers do get over here, they will slide down into here. And now I just lay some more rail, and yeah, this is going to take a while, so I'll be back in a bit. I've laid out the entire rail network, oh hello, that we're going to need for this. So once it turns daytime, of course, I'm not transporting my villagers in the middle of the night. I'll be able to, yeah, I'll be able to actually move my villagers over here, and that will be great. Ow! Don't hit me, please don't hit me, stop it. Oh my gosh, there's so many monsters out here. Oh my gosh. There's so many. I'm trying to run back and forth just to deliver some stuff, and of course the phantoms are out because we don't sleep on the server. Ow! Stop, phantoms. Stop, please. Please stop. Daytime is here. I think it's mostly safe now. Unfortunately, there's still creepers roaming about, but we should be able to minimize that, hopefully. Let's just, do that. Wow, that was a straight up miss. Oh my gosh, stop lag spikes! Now's the worst possible time. My bars are full! I'm the only person on the server with full bars. I don't know why my lag is the bad lag. I mean, look at this. What in the world is going on? Oh my gosh. And now, the real problem begins. Yeah, now begins the long, arduous process of pushing a villager by hand. I know I could use powered rails, but I'm not doing that because that's way too expensive for a temporary rail system. What was that? What was that green sparkle? You don't have a workstation or anything. I don't know why that would be. Up. No, 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 no. Get back in the minecart. Oh, no. No. Please. Oh my gosh, the appropriate area, because what the heck was that? Oh my gosh, the lag on this server is so bad. Ah! Ah! We got one! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh, please. 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 Yes! Oh my gosh, we actually did it! Once we seed those 2 villagers to actually try to get a 3rd villager, he's gonna pop out down here, and we're gonna have to run him up and get him into this system as well somehow. Which that will be interesting. No! Oh, are you kidding me? Where did he go? Hey, little guy. Get in that minecart? Oh my gosh. We did it! Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Get in here, little one. This is your life now. Oh, no! No! Oh my gosh! Oh, that is absolutely infuriating. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. No! I am just... Oh, everything has gone wrong. Oh! What?! Okay, guys, I don't know how much of this I've shown, but I have been working on this breeder for about 4 hours. I have a baby villager down here and 1 villager left up there. I was trying to break a trapdoor and I accidentally killed one of them. Which I don't know how he died in 1 hit. That's crazy. But, honestly, I have a stream in a little while. I have to get off this. I'm gonna get so tilted from this. Oh my gosh, I am just... A lot has happened since I recorded the last clip that you saw. Unfortunately, me being a dum-dum, I didn't realize that I forgot to turn on the sound for my recording software. So I had to get rid of all of it because, yeah, I had to get rid of all of it because there was no sound and there was really not a point. I wasn't going to subtitle the entire thing. That was a lot. So I'm going to recap what happened. We were actually invited to go fight the Wither with a bunch of other guys. We got a nice diamond chest plate out of it with mending. We received a mending book, which I put on my pickaxe. We were given a decked out Fortune 3 pickaxe. All 9 yards on it. That's crazy. And the biggest prize of all, actually, in my opinion, are these 2 shulker boxes. Now, these are all my materials. These weren't gifted to me. It's just I have these resources in here for the villager breeder that we've been working on. Now we just have to gather enough food that we can then get a 3rd villager, wait for him to grow up, move him into the farm, and then our villager breeder's done. I know, really simple, right? Nice and quick and easy. It's not. It's not easy. Please say that's enough. We did get a baby villager. But I think it's broken. Yeah, we did get one. Alright, let's try to push him in. Go on, youngin'. Got him! Okay, he's gonna sit in there until he's an adult. Now it's literally just a matter of time, which is absolutely wonderful for us. Because it means that we can finish this project while we wait. Here's a quick summary of some things that happened. I didn't have enough buckets. When you don't have enough buckets, the world's a very different place. Always make sure you have enough buckets. It's very important. What is this witchcraft? Oh my gosh. I also had another creeper blow up on me. And another. And another. Ow. Eventually, the villager grew up, and we were able to successfully move him into the farm. It was important that he grew up this time, so we didn't have a repeat of the villager, baby villager, I should say, running through the crack like last time and absolutely breaking everything. So we haven't been able to set that up, but then I had the problem of the adult villager farmer, who's not supposed to be able to sleep in the bed, actually sleeping in the beds. So I did some research to try to fix it. Alright, I've been experimenting with this for probably 15 to 30 minutes to try to find out how to fix this. I went back and watched the video again, and then I went and saw another video that was linked that said it fixed the problem I was having, and I haven't had a chance to test it because these villagers will not cooperate and move, so I could put down a stupid trapdoor. Oh my gosh. You guys can't even see, but I've taken my hands off the keyboard. I'm just trying to massage my forehead because, oh my gosh, this is this is just the worst. Oh my gosh, guys, I think we did it. I had to keep him out of there so I could test these trapdoors. These guys are now staying in the middle. As far as I could tell, this trapdoor will keep the villager from going in, or from the farmer villager from sleeping in the bed. I think. Dude, you almost made me hit you. But you know what? I think we've done it. Get me out of here. Get me out of there. Can I just bury this in something? Get me out of here. Now all we have to do is, now that the farm should be working, we just have to actually set this interior area up for transporting said villagers. Alright, so all we have to do for transporting these baby villagers is I do have to make a slight modification to the floor here to make sure that he doesn't slip through, but we're able to use these signs that we've been saving up from all the times Hugo has pranked us, and now that allows us to push the villagers along. So thanks, Hugo! Alright, I think I actually have a rudimentary system set up here. I have just noticed that apparently it's not going to auto-fill into these 2 corners, so let's fix that. There we go. I think this looks okay for now. I'm definitely, once I get more resources, I'm going to be actually making this connect. I could even have it connect where these areas are here. Down like this. Real quick, before we end this episode, I'm going to explain how this works. So, as I showed previously, we're going to have the baby villagers being piped along here. This little tunnel right here is actually where the villagers are going to be dropping, but we're going to disguise it by it being the end of the aqueduct, and the water is just going to be flowing down into maybe a little reservoir here of some kind. Ignore the fact that there's a lake literally right here, so it defeats the entire point of having an aqueduct, but we can cover that up. We can erase this lake from the history books and we'll be fine. But yeah, off camera especially, I'm going to be gathering some resources, doing some experimenting to actually get a good aqueduct design. Ah! Well, at least it didn't hit the aqueduct. How many times has a creeper blown up on me this episode? Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to deal with you guys. I'm just going to run away. Bye-bye. You can't keep up. But we're going to get inside. I'm going to be calling it here. That villager breeder thing, I spent way too long on that. I think it's going to work now. So we'll actually be able to start getting some villagers flowing in. And I'm really excited for that because next episode, we'll be able to actually start doing some work with the villagers. We will build, I think next to the villager, or next to the aqueduct, we'll build some kind of trading hall where we can put the villagers at and almost make it like a market stall of system maybe of some kind. That I've thrown that idea around. That could be pretty fun. Also, I'd like to try to get an iron farm set up next episode if I can get the resources for it. The one problem is we're going to need a name tag for this. Is the design I like to use. We're going to need a name tag. So that means we'll have to find that. I'll see if I can barter for one or buy one in the upcoming episodes. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. My next episode will be out soon. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some off-camera work, and then next episode we're going to be doing some more villager work. Ideally getting some books, some enchanted book trades set up, being able to sell all of our paper. For some juicy emeralds, and ideally an iron farm. We could sell some iron for some decent emeralds. We just need to start making some money, is what I'm saying. Not emeralds, I meant diamonds. We need to start making money. Because people are selling shulker boxes and elytra, and in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm still very poor. So we need to fix that. So until next time, guys, this is Blueberry Gamer signing off. God bless America.